So all these conic sections, these are locus of points. Locus of point. So the locus of point means the trace. It is a trace of collection of points. Will give you a curve. Basically, if you have a point p x comma y, so it in this conic section, conics. So there will be a fixed point. This is fixed point, and there will be fixed line. This is fixed line. So if you there will be a distance between this fixed point to the point and the arbitrary point, and the distance between straight line, that is a fixed line. This distance, that is, if suppose s is a s, so you will have a ratio sp divided by pm. This ratio is constant. This constant we call it as we usually denote it as E, which is nothing but eccentricity. Eccentricity. So it makes this ratio, the ratio of the distance between fixed point to the arbitrary point, and that is this is the locus of a point, and the distance between the a fixed line and the point. So this ratio is constant. We call it as eccentricity. This E is equal to, okay. What about fixed point? We call it as a focus. Focus. And what about fixed line? This is directrix. Okay. So if E equal to 1, then it becomes parabola. If E is less than 1, this becomes ellipse. If E is greater than 1, this becomes hyperbola. have one more item to be find, that is length of the focal chord, that is latus rectum. Latus rectum length for ellipse. So if you have, what is latus rectum? So if you have ellipse like this, you have a focus here and the perpendicular drawn, which intersects with the ellipse and passing through the focus. Let us take this L dash. So this we know AE comma 0, this point, and this point let us take AE comma Y1, because let us this length we can take it as Y1. So total length L dash equal to 2 times Y1. So this is a point on the ellipse, this ellipse, that is y square, that is x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. So we can very well substitute this point on the ellipse. So if you substitute that, then it becomes x is AE. So L point is AE. Let us take 1 point y1. Then your equation becomes AE square by a square plus y1 square divided by b square equal to 1. So this becomes a square e square divided by a square plus y1 square by b square equal to 1. Then this will be cancelled. Then it becomes y1 square is equal to b square into 1 minus e square. So we already know that we know b square is nothing but a square into 1 minus e square. That means 1 minus e square. Okay. So in that case, we can very well substitute 1 minus e square by b square by b square by a square. So y1 equal to y1 square is equal to b power 4 by a square, y1 equal to plus or minus b square by a. So since L dash equal to 2 times y1, so this becomes 2 times b square by a. So this is the length of the lattice rectum. Next we'll look into the another conic section, which is hyperbola. Hyperbola. So here our eccentricity is greater than 1. So let us draw the ellipse hyperbola. Hyperbola looks like this. Okay. So this will be your vertex A dash. Okay. So in between you'll have a bisector. This is your x-axis. This we called as a transverse axis. This is our conjugate axis. So this is your C, the middle point. So this we are going to derive the standard equation of hyperbola. So what does that mean? The standard equation will have vertex, that is center at 0 comma 0. This is center 0 comma 0, and this is your focus. Another focus will be here, s dash s dash. Okay, and this is your s means a focus, which is a fixed point. So the another point, directrix. This is the fixed line, which we called as a directrix. So this will be z dash. So now as usual you'll have a one point P of x comma y, and there will be a distance from fixed line, and there is a distance from fixed point which we call as, yeah, focus. So this is a setup. Okay, so now what we have to do is, so as usual, like in ellipse, our let this a and a dash, these are the what is that, the outermost point, vertex. This is center, this is vertex. These are the two vertices. A and a dash are vertices. These vertices divide SCZ, this line. So now we'll consider A. Let us take, let us consider point A. So point A and A dash. So if you take, so A and A dash, this A and A dash, A and A dash divides line segment SCZ in the ratio, divides this line segment internally and externally. Internally and externally in the ratio E is to 1. E is to 1. So that means what? A, so one more thing we have to note down here. This distance from here to here, it is A. From here to here again A. That means A dash equal to 2A. So internally means AS. This point we are considering yet A. There is a relation, no, eccentricity. Eccentricity is, what is the eccentricity? The distance of point A from fixed point AS divided by the distance of A from fixed line, which is AZ, equal to E. And consider another point A dash. This is internal point. Say S is Z internal point. This is external point. If you consider A dash, then it becomes A dash S from this point. This is a fixed point. So A dash S divided by this, from the, if we consider the same directrix, A dash Z equal to again A. Now, what is AS? So we can take it as AS equal to E into AZ, and similarly A dash S is equal to E into A dash Z. So what is AS? AS can be written, we don't know AS, okay. AS can be written like C CS. So AS can be CS minus CZ. CS minus CA, that can be written, because CA we know A, CS we don't know, so that we want to find out. So CS minus CA is equal to, what is AZ? AZ is the distance, this distance can be found from CA minus CZ. Okay, similarly A dash S, again the same thing, A dash S. So this side C, we can add A dash C. This distance we know, this distance we don't know. So A dash C plus C S equal to E times A dash Z. A dash Z. This is again, we can write down as A dash C, A dash C plus CZ. So what is CS? Known values are CS we don't know, CS we don't know. What is CA? This is A equal to E. What is again CA? A minus CZ we don't know. And here what is A dash C? This is A plus CS we don't know equal to E. What is A dash C? Again A plus CZ. So we have equation number 1, equation number 2. What we'll do first, we'll add 1 and 2. If I add, what will happen? So let us write CS minus A equal to E times A minus E times CZ, and here A plus CS equal to A times E plus E times CZ. If you add, what will happen? These things goes, and then 2 times CS equal to ECZ and ECZ, 2 times AE. That means CS equal to AE. This is one result we'll have. So we have found what is CS here. CS from here to here, this is AE comma 0. Similarly this side also you have minus AE comma 0 focus. So one result we got. The second one, what we'll do, we'll subtract, we'll do 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 means this is your 2. What is that? A plus CS equal to AE plus ECZ. So write down CS minus A equal to AE minus ECZ. If you subtract, plus minus plus. So this CS will go off. You'll have 2A equal to um, 2ECZ. Okay, 2 cancel, and then we'll have CZ equal to A by E. So again, Directrix CZ is nothing but this one. This one will have this at this point will have A by E comma 0. Similar way, minus A by E comma 0. Okay, now we have another result here. So finding CS CZ are not enough. So we have to consider now consider point Px comma y on the parabola. Again, by definition, what is that? SP from the fixed point focus, SP distance divided by PM. What is PM? This is your M, the perpendicular to this distance PM and SP. This makes a ratio E. So in order to make life easy, we'll take this becomes SP is equal to EPM, squaring on both sides. SP square is equal to EPM square. What is SP square? It's a distance formula. AE, you have X, Y, AE, Y. So X minus AE, this side you'll have X minus AE whole square plus Y minus square, which is Y square, is equal to E square. What is PM square? So P is X comma Y, and your M is the X equal to A by E. and y is same y, right? So y minus y 0. So you'll have x minus a by e shall be x minus a by e whole square plus 0, that is y minus y whole square. So x minus ae whole square plus y square is equal to e square x minus a by e whole square. So we need to have the simplification. On simplification, we'll get something. We'll on expansion and simplification. See, this is what we have from this equation. So x minus ae whole square plus y square is equal to this. Here we'll multiply. This if you take LCM, yeah, x gets multiplied with e, and since e is inside a square, we can take it outside as a e square. So e square and e square will get cancelled. You will get this equation. Okay. So what we are doing here, we'll keep. We are keeping here and then bringing this y square to that side. So the what that the left hand side I'm writing on the right hand side, and this part as such here, that is ex minus a whole square minus this part comes here, then y square, since it remains here and it also remains here, x minus ae whole square. So on expansion, e square x square, this is a minus b whole square formula, e square x square minus 2 into ex into a plus a square minus b square y square equal to again a minus b whole square formula, x square minus 2 into x into ae plus a square e square. So here we have 2 exa and here 2xae. These two cancel each other, and on simplification there is a taking common factor x square. This is e square, so this side you have 1, so that becomes minus 1, and you have a minus y square, and this right hand side a square e square remains as such, and bringing a square, then on the other side you will have a square common, e square minus 1. This will be same. Okay, now we can divide on either side a square into e square minus 1. That becomes, you will get cancel e square minus 1 e square minus 1 in the to the coefficient of x square, then it becomes x square by a square minus y square a square into e square minus 1, and this becomes 1. So let b square is equal to a square e square minus 1. Then what the equation becomes x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. So this is the equation of the hyperbola. If you take ae, that is here, the distance from here to here, this is ae distance, we can keep it as c. Make c. If you make it that c, then b square is equal to c square minus a square. And again, the hyperbola is a symmetric about, since you have x square and y square, it is symmetric about x axis as well as y square, y axis.